If you've ever daydreamed about hitting the open road and camping somewhere far away from crowds, you're definitely not alone. The idea sounds amazing, but for most people, the price tag is what brings that dream to a halt. The good news is there are ways around that, and rooftop tents are one of the smartest solutions out there. Today, I want to show you a rooftop tent from a brand you may not have heard of yet called Roof Space. They're pretty new to the scene, launching in 2020 and rolling out their first finished product in 2022. Fast forward a bit, and they now offer two models, the Roof Space 2 and the Roof Space 4. The RS4 is the one we're focusing on today, and it's already turning heads. The RS4 builds on everything that made the RS2 successful. And that's a big deal, considering the RS2 picked up a German Design Award in 2024. Since the RS4 is still fresh, it's safe to say it's going to make some serious waves in the overlanding and camping world. What really sets the RS4 apart right away is its size. This thing is designed to sleep 4 people comfortably. Roof Space does mention that it can fit up to 6, but realistically, that only works if some of those campers are kids. Otherwise, things are going to feel pretty tight. Still, the mattress itself is massive, actually larger than a California king, which puts it among the biggest rooftop tent sleeping platforms you can get right now. Despite its size, the RS4 doesn't feel clunky or overcomplicated. Roof Space claims you can set it up in about 30 seconds, and from what we've seen, that seems pretty accurate. One push, one flip, and suddenly you've got a full-on bedroom sitting on top of your vehicle. And that's really what this feels like, a bedroom in the sky. Inside, the materials are familiar if you've ever used a quality tent before, with durable canvas all around. But here's where the RS4 really flexes its design muscles. When it's fully opened, you can actually remove the canvas sides and completely open the space up to the outdoors. This feature is called Double Panorama Mode, and it turns the tent into an elevated lounge with incredible views in every direction. Morning coffee up here would be unreal, and honestly, so would nights under the stars. With that huge 80.7 by 78.7-inch mattress, it's easy to imagine spending way more time up top than you originally planned. This is one of those features that makes you want to stay put and soak it all in. The structure itself is supported by 4 spring steel rods and a network of anchors that keep everything stable and secure. The shell comes ready with mounting brackets and roof rack adapters, but you will need a roof rack installed on your vehicle to make it work. As for materials, Roof Space went with a full aluminum and stainless steel hardshell design. The entire setup, including the tent and mattress, weighs in at around 196 pounds. That's not exactly light, but it's a fair trade-off for the durability and comfort you're getting. Calling the RS4 an accessory almost feels wrong, because setups like this basically turn your car into a mini RV without the massive price jump that comes with buying one. Packing up is just as straightforward as setting it up. From the official walkthrough, the process looks refreshingly simple. You release the rainfly, flip the top back down, tuck everything neatly inside, lock it up, and you're ready to roll. No wrestling with fabric or fighting stubborn zippers for half an hour. Now let's talk numbers. The RS4 starts at around $4,600, which translates to roughly 4,050 euros depending on exchange rates. It's definitely an investment, but compared to the cost of an RV or even some other high-end rooftop tents, it starts to make a lot of sense. One last thing worth mentioning is that Roof Space is a European brand, but they do sell directly in the US. That means American campers get access to some seriously refined European engineering without jumping through hoops. So the big question is, would you camp out of something like the Roof Space RS4 this summer? Let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the road.